Yo, 2026 and the link is feeling cold. Stories of a super runner getting kinda old. Jalen under fire, say his vision's getting tight. Calling him uncoachable every single night. AJ in the tray, got me in my feels. Mr. Hollywood is the brownest on the field. Man, he ain't calling plays, I'll be searching for the spark. Eagles flying solo, hunting shadows in the dark. Prabo and Rossini trying to launch a master plan. Ever since the photos got you sitting with the fans. Draft day approaching, how we sitting on this perch. Gotta fill some holes, so you know he's on the search. 10 toes down with the Eagles on the scene. Watching out for Cap, cause your boy is bleeding green. Searching through the trending topics, info moving slow. Pro fan talk, always keep you in the know. Pro fan talk. Hit the bell, that's law. Break it down from the film to the box score raw. Pro fan talk. Where the real ones bar. From the birds to the league, we gon' cover it all. Pro fan talk. Hit the bell, that's law. Break it down from the film to the box score raw. Pro fan talk. Where the real ones bar. From the birds to the league, we gon' cover it all. Pro fan talk.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ring the bell. Ring that freaking bell. The 76ers come back 3-1 down, and they beat the Boston Celtics in Boston. In Boston. Ring that freaking bell. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Congratulations to the Philadelphia 76ers. I remember I did a video early in the league. They were playing pretty good, and Joel Embiid was looking halfway decent, and I was like, I refuse to get caught up into this, because until they get past the first round of the playoffs, and that's what they did, and they did it in spectacular fashion. Crazy. First time in your lifetime. That's what's up, man. Phenomenal win, dude. That's all I can say. Just a phenomenal win. That's exactly that's what you want. I don't know how else to put it. Right? Ring that bell, man. That's what I'm talking about. Ring that bell. Got it done. Got it done. Sixers got it done. I couldn't watch the game. I didn't want to jinx it. I have not been watching games all year. I had the score up. I had the game cast on. I did not watch the game. I did not want to jinx them. I didn't want to do anything different. I hadn't been watching. I've been watching from the distance. You know what I'm saying? So I put the game cast on. I kept up with the scores. ESPN.com is getting the updates. I almost turned the game on. I was like, nope. I ain't watching this. I ain't watched them all year. I watched I've watched a game and a half all year. Everything was just getting the updates on, Apple Sports or Yahoo or ESPN. I did not watch a game. And I almost messed it up. So glad I didn't turn the TV on. I just kept it on ESPN, just kept checking in. They was like up by 12 or something like that. It was 4 minutes left. I was like, okay, we looking good. Then I checked back in. It was like a 3-point game or something. I'm like, oh, here we go. But they got it done, man. They got it done. That's all that matters, man. When somebody asks you what was the score to the game, the score was too much to not enough us. That's all you need to know. My grandson texted me. He said, Joel Embiid finally played the way he's supposed to play until he got to the fourth quarter and he started doing the bullshit. But they overcame it. They got it done. Oh my God. Yeah, everybody happy to see Boston choke it out with Tatum in the lineup. Yeah, as a Lakers fan, seeing Boston choke makes you happy. Yep. On to the Knicks, Carlos. Literally the first game you watched all year. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, dude. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to keep the streak alive. Watch it from a distance, man. Had to keep a streak alive. I'm that kid that's behind the fence trying to look through the knot hole in the wooden fence. Let me see it from there. They got it done, man. Ring the bell. Oh my God. Yeah, they was almost down, and they was almost to Cancun, man. They was almost getting their trips to Cancun. They would have been the last flight of Spirit Airlines. They'd have been the last trip to Cancun. But belay that order. 76ers move on, play the Knicks. Now we got to hear damn Stephen A. Smith's mouth for the next week. So let's see. Finally, they finally got over the hump, man. Finally got over the hump. Finally got over the hump. So let's see. Let's see what they can do next week. That's me, man. After Celtics. Yeah. Joel deserves his props. Probably out game one, though. I don't know what happened to him. Did he get hurt? Did he get nicked up? I don't know any details. I might go back and watch the replay of the game. So what did he get nicked up again? Or is this the same thing that happened like 2 games ago or whatever it was? So yeah, let me know. Let me know. YCC and them do that to Nigeria. Listen, man, I watched I turned that game on. It was about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And I was like, this looks like the USA basketball game. This is no competition. I'm not watching this. I don't even know. I stopped watching after half. I did not watch after halftime. Because there was no need to. I was like, Kelsey Mitchell, all of the starters, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, none of them should have played in the second half. I don't know what Stephanie White did. So I don't know. That game meant nothing to me. And guess what? I'm probably going to go online and on YouTube, and everybody's going to be crashing out for some reason or another. Either all of a sudden they're going to be saying how great that Caitlin Clark looked and Indiana Fever looking. It's like, it's Nigeria. Like, stop playing with me. We didn't learn anything from that game. We didn't learn anything from USA basketball. So let's on to the next one. Let's just get to the season. Let's just get to the season. He definitely out game one. What did he do? What exactly? Somebody put in the chat, Ian. What exactly did he do? What exactly did he do? I'm a Blazers fan, but root for Philly when Blazers are out. Okay. Embiid is 2 weeks from the hospital. I can't say anything about him this year. Embiid he can't stay off the floor, man. I don't know what else to say. He can't stay off the floor. So this team got you believing again. All right, K-Sat. Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. I was feeling some kind of way about the theme song because I want you talking about the 76ers song, or you talking about like my intro music? Because I was like, man, do I need to come up with a basketball intro now? I got my Pro Fan Hoops channel, but I don't really do NBA. I just do WNBA on that channel. But do I need to come up with a Sixers song now? A Sixers intro? It's only right. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. What's going on, Lester Johnson? What's good with you? Yeah, Tiff. Y'all had me. Hold on. Y'all know where I was. Y'all know where I was. Hold on one more time. Let's go. Every couple of minutes, we're going to ring that bell. We're going to ring that bell. Listen, if you want me to ring the bell, just put it in the chat. Put a bell in the chat, so I'll keep ringing the bell. I wasn't watching the game. I was watching the score. And then when it got close, I was like, please tell me that this ain't going to happen. I was like, Tiff, I think I came to you. I was like, just tell me when it's over. just let me know when it's over. All right. I don't want no surprises. I don't want no surprises. Just let me know when it's over. This is me right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. So game one is Monday, so he ain't got like no time to rest. Yeah, he gonna be All weekend he gonna be in the cold tub. All weekend he gonna be in the cold tub. Joel Embiid is a dog. Yeah. 2 more game 7s. Okay. Oh my God, VJ. Yeah. VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey. It's Tyrese Maxey's team now. And he's got a partner in crime. He's got his Pippen. He's got his Kyrie. LeBron needed Kyrie to win a championship. We all know not LeBron, but Shaq needed Kobe. LeBron needed Kyrie, and what's the other one? Oh, obviously, Jordan needed Scottie Pippen. So we got our duo right now. Joel Embiid is not part of the big three. He is just a huge piece of the puzzle because he can't stay on the court. So let's leave it to the young guns, Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. This is Tyrese Maxey's team, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What are we looking like? And let's not for nothing, man. Paul George, where you coming from, son? Where you coming from? I don't mind that at all. playing his worth. Joel Embiid, 34 points. Tyrese Maxey, 30 points. VJ, 23 points. That's what we need. That's what we need right there, man. Damn, you know what's funny? We didn't get no steals today. None. There was only 1 steal 4 steals in the game. Golly. There wasn't nobody playing any defense. Shit. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser. Tatum didn't play, yeah. Too much to not enough. Philadelphia. Ring that bell. I'll play the 76er song. You know what? I wish I could find it. I'd be scared that they'd probably try to copyright me. I wonder if it's in the I don't know. Let me see if it's in the I don't know if anybody put it up on Twitter. I don't know. Joel Embiid came down on Maxey. Or Maxey fell on his ankle or hit his knee. I'm seeing the replay right now. And I'm trying to. I think he just okay. So it looks like a slight hyperextension. If I'm not right there, boom. That looks like a slight hyperextension right there. Nothing crazy, but yeah, I'm with you. He'll probably have to. Yeah, that dude just having bad luck, man. Like shit, that ain't even his fault. Like damn. Like I don't think people appreciate how much effort it takes to get up off the floor. I say this all the time, especially when you're talking about somebody that's a 7-footer. And even when you're talking about the ladies in the WNBA, when you're taking a foul, don't go to the floor if you don't have to go to the floor, man. Stay off the floor. Stay off the floor. If you do not have to go to the floor, don't go to the floor. The amount of energy that you have to use getting yourself up off the floor, people don't appreciate that. It is I would challenge anybody. If you out there, if you still getting in shape and working out and going to the gym, go to the gym one time. Don't do no cardio. Get you a mat if possible. Find you like a soft mat or something so you don't have to do it on a hard floor. All you got to do is just kind of do like a fake collapse. Don't hurt yourself. You can go down slow, but go down to the ground and like fake it like almost like you playing with your kids and somebody, hits you, shoot you with the gun and you fall down. Like do it softly, but get all the way to your back and then get up and then do that like 6 times. And you will realize how much effort and how much energy you expend, how much energy you use getting up off the floor. Stay off the floor. I don't know what it is when everybody now wants to sell a foul and they end up putting themselves on the floor. Keep your big ass off the floor. That's too much. That's too much. we need to I gotta do a basketball. I gotta do a basketball intro now. All right, Tiff. All right, I gotta do a basketball intro now. Okay. Yeah, Portland Fire is back. Yep. I don't think any of the, although Toronto looks good, I haven't seen Portland play yet. Toronto has not looked bad, but I don't think they're gonna have the rookie season like the Valkyries did. Valkyries was just on another level, man. They fell into his knee twice, completely random. Yep. So was I at the Jefferson facility? I was not. I did not cover any of the rookie camp. I thought it was funny. I was looking at some of the coverage, and everybody's going gaga over the rookies. Mekhi Lemon in some drills, and people act like he the next thing, he the next coming of Randy Moss because what they saw is some drills. And I'm like, yo, pump the brakes, man. They're just running speed, quick drills coming back. And I'm like, oh my God, he looks like a first round pick. I'm like, they running drills, man. Stop. They just doing drills. Relax. Pump your brakes a little bit. You cannot determine if he's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread if they just running drills. You're not going to figure that out, okay? Can we at least wait until 7-on-7 and team drills happen in camp? Can we agree to just wait that long? Goodness, man. People crashing out over the slightest little thing, and I know people fiending for football or whatever it is, man, but just relax a little bit. Pump your brakes, man. Goodness gracious. They're not beating the Knicks, so we might as well not get too happy. Listen, man, they might not beat the Knicks, but guess what? That's why you got to play the game. They playing the Knicks. They wasn't supposed to beat the Celtics. You can't say that. That's why they play the games. Shit, we wasn't supposed to lose to the damn 49ers. That's why you play the game. You never know what's going to happen. You never know when your card is pulled. I certainly didn't expect this from Joel Embiid. Shoot. That's why you play the game. That's why you play the game. And they still almost gave up the ghost. They had a big lead, then lost it. And they had to battle back to keep it. So guess what? Everybody get a turn. How many people lost money on Boston tonight? It's a whole lot of money on Boston. Boston wasn't supposed to lose to the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. They was hoping for that pull. We've been iffy all damn season. After round and found out today, though, you're going to learn today. So, let me see. Using the theater watching Michael. Expect to come out this news. Oh, you went to see Michael? Boston fumbled the bag. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Listen, man, you must execute on the court. It don't matter what you did. It don't matter what you think you're going to do. The only thing that matters is what's in front of you. The only thing that matters is what's in front of you. Can you make a play right now? For those of you who've been rocking with me long enough, you guys have heard me say that before. I used to tell my kids when I was coaching football, I used to tell them that all the time. I need you to win this play. Don't worry about what happened before. Don't worry about what you think you might do next quarter. I need you to win this play. Do whatever you got to do to win this play. And once you win this play, do it again. That's how you win games. You make sure you win more plays than they do. You don't get too far of yourself. That's the one good thing about sports, especially sports like football and basketball and baseball, hockey. You see what our Flyers did. It's infectious. Flyers did it first. Get fired up. Get fired up. Flyers did it first. Beating the Pens. That's what I'm talking about, man. Philadelphia is on fire right now. Philly is on fire. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. NBA champs definitely coming out the West. We'll see. I can't really rebut that. Carolina's a good ass team, bro. But guess what? Rick Taki got them boys balling right now. Taki got them boys believing. And what do I always say, man? When you get a good manager, especially when you got somebody that played the game, Rick Taki came in here and he changed the culture. Regardless of how we end up, and we wasn't even supposed to be nowhere close to what we doing right now. So between Taki and that damn goalie, man, listen. The foundation is being reestablished right now with the Flyers. They made it past the first round and they beat a good team. And they're facing another good team. So we're going to see what we're going to see. So I don't even know. They're not playing tonight, are they? Okay, yeah, they're getting the doors blown off right now, 3-0, going into the third. So yeah, let me look good at camp. Everybody looks good at camp, man. Don't even worry about. Don't worry about it. Just wait till the real training camp starts. You can't glean anything from rookie camp. Trust me. He looks fast. I knew he was fast. He looked fast when he was at SC. Ain't nothing changed. Markel Bell, that is a big man, but at first glance, I'm like, bro, you need to get in the weight room and get that squat rack up. You got to get them squats up, bro. Your legs look skinny. Your legs look skinny. But I'm gonna guess that that's not the first time he's probably heard that. So there's a reason why he got drafted. There's a reason why he was one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. So regardless of what the optics look like, the kid can play. The kid can play. So once Cooper gets a hold of him, put the pads on him and let's get it going. Let's get it going. Bell has small hands. The hands I don't worry about. Small hands for an offensive tackle or offensive guard is even better. That means he can hold a little bit better without getting calls. Now, if he's got small hands and small arms, that might be a problem. But it is my understanding that he has a very nice reach. Hand size doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but I guarantee you his hands are big enough to help him engage in a block. That's the only thing that matters to me. At this point, you take all of the optics and stuff, what he did in the combine and all of the combine stats and the analytics and all of that kind of stuff, it don't matter. It's just, he was up on the list for offensive linemen. He was on the top of the list. We got him. So he does got the chicken legs. Yeah, man. Vladar, man, that dude. To say he was standing on his head is a gross understatement. What that kid did, nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. So, Uar, I ain't seen him. I like the concept. He's a freak. He is a if Myles Garrett is a specimen, what is Uar? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people. Oh, it's hard for people to really understand how well this kid is built. At my best, at my apex, at my absolute, when I was in the best shape of my life, it was going into my third year overseas. I was 215 pounds. I had bulked up to 225. I was 8% body fat. 8% body fat. And then when I got to camp, we was in the scrimmage. I cranked off like a 40-something yard touchdown right up the middle. And I thought I was going to die. It was too much weight for me. So I had to cut down to eating a little bit, drop to like 215. And then I got a little bit more comfortable at 215. But by then, my body fat was probably like 7 to 8%. I was ripped to shreds. That was the best shape of my life. And this kid is 306 with 6% body fat. And he's 6 foot, what, 6? Whatever he is, 6'5". How tall is Uar? 6'4"? How tall is Uar? Does it say? Is he 6'4"? Let me see. 6'4", 306. Good Lord. Good Lord. So, yeah. 87. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't the small arms. Don't even worry about that. Can he block? That's all I need to know. Can he block? So ring that bell. Can he block? Yeah, but he didn't play, so they don't have anything to go off of. So I'm definitely not gonna look at that. Let's go Sixers. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, defensive end is not a hard position to play. I got a lot of respect for Jordan Mailata because Jordan Mailata came over, learned to play offensive tackle. That is a difficult position to play. Defense is a little bit easier to learn. There's one rule with defense: see ball, get ball. Now, what he's got to do is learn technique. He's a natural athlete. He's naturally built. That's all, that's how God made him, period. So he just got to learn how to play the game. He's got to learn how to do some things. I saw a couple of drills where it looked like, he wasn't, the feet wasn't sure what his body was supposed to be doing. And that comes with repetition. So he'll be fine. We'll see what we got. At the end of the day, we're not going to lose any sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? So he is 7th round pick. What's the worst that can happen? So, yeah, they built different in Nigeria, man. Them spears and them shields don't become they ain't messing around, bro. They don't be messing around. Yeah. The first I'm with Kyle Long. First thing they should teach him is how to bull rush. That's it. That's the basic technique right there, bull rush. Run him over. Make a beeline to the ball carrier. I'm sure he knows who the quarterback is, who the running back is. He knows who all the ops are. Your job is to get to the ball. That's it. And that should be easy enough to teach. But when you draft somebody like that, you know he's going to be a couple years off the field, and they're okay with that. And the thing I like about that is we're getting back to, in some situations, not all, we are getting back to the fact where you have to develop players. You develop the player. You just don't add water, and they ain't pancakes. Add water and stir. You got to develop them. Just leave them in the oven a little bit longer until they're ready to go. Just like we did with Jordan Mailata. It took Jordan Mailata, 3 years to really understand what he was supposed to do. And then once he got it, he got it. Now he's one of the best in the business. So give him time. I think with Clint Hurt, are you kidding me? Clint Hurt and Vic Fangio, bro, you good. You good. So he'll be good, man. He gonna surprise some people. He gonna look a little awkward out there, but he's gonna surprise the people. Ring that bell, man. So yeah, the undrafted kid from Nigeria. I forget what the other kid's name is, but yeah, they listen, man. This is a prime example of, are you hungry or do you just want something to eat? There's a difference. There's a difference. A lot of people have lost sight of that. Are you hungry or you just want something to eat? If you want something to eat, you can just go in the kitchen and make yourself something, because there's always abundance. You always can go and get something out the kitchen, get you something to eat. If you hungry, you don't come from that. You got to work for your meal. You got to hunt your meal. You got to skin it, cook it. You got to make the fire. You got to, when you hungry, you got to do what you got to do to feed. So the how you go about it, how you attain it is different. When everything is handed to you, your drive is a little bit different. He said it right there. I believe his dad died, and he had to provide for his family. He was trying out basketball. He was trying out everything. He had to find a way to make it work. And boy, did he ever. So, are you hungry or do you just want something to eat? It's almost like you guys saw the thing today with my granddaughter. Went to her track meet today. I streamed live at her track meet today. And this is what I tell people, because I told her, because she's real big into cheer. And she asked me one time, she said she was really enjoying track and field and she wanted to go to college for track. And I kind of looked at her like, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, when you're ready to train, you let me know, because Pop knows some people. I said, and what I was trying to explain to her was, do you want to be a track runner or do you just want to run track? There's a difference. There's a difference. Do you want to be a football player or do you just want to play football? The football player is going to be the dude that's begging his parents to let me join the gym. Let me go over here because they got specialized training. Let me go to this camp. Let me go to the park by myself and work out. Let me go run some hills without somebody telling me. Somebody that's dedicated. If you just want to play football, that means, hey, you can go out for the team. If you play, great. If you don't play, I just love the experience of being on the team and being around my teammates. And that's great. But that ain't got nothing to do with you being great. Being great takes effort. Are you hungry or do you just want something to eat? So This kid, saying all that to say this kid is hungry. This kid has something on the line. This kid is legitimately worried that, you know, he got to worry about feeding his family. That's motivation enough. And this, like a lot of people in the States these days, especially this generation of kids, this social media generation, they don't understand that grind, man. They don't understand that grind. And even though, like, I never grew up wanting, my dad did. My dad grew up in the projects. We were the generation after his. We were the first generation of, I want my kids to have it better than I did. And we did. But my dad never let us forget, like, hey, you got to work for this. This is what you got to do. I never forget my dad telling me, if you want to be good, you got to get dedicated. You got to start doing this on your own. I ain't got to, and I understood what he was saying. Because it comes to a point where, okay, you just having fun, you just being around. Do you want to be great? And I understood what that means. And I understood that, my dad let me go to, let me play in baseball all-star games. And because when I was a kid, I wanted to be a baseball star. I'm from Cincinnati. Dude, I'm Big Red Machine, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, Dave Concepcion, Johnny Bench, all of them. That's what I grew up with, back to back. That's what I grew up. So, I remember my dad getting into arguments with other coaches because the coaches swore I was too old to be playing in this league, not because I looked bigger or because I grew faster than anybody else. It's because I could hit the ball so far. They thought I was older than I actually was. I was like, nah, I could just hit that ball a country mile. And what happened for me was when we moved back, we went born and raised in Cincinnati. Shout out to North College Hill. Born and raised in Cincinnati. Dad moves us to Cleveland. We stay in Cleveland for like 8 months. Then from Cleveland, he gets promoted. We go to St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri was the most influential time in my life. We started to go to church as a family. That's where I ended up going back to get saved. We started being a church family in St. Louis. We moved back to Cincinnati right before I went to college. I went back to St. Louis, got baptized, got saved before I went to college. But when we went to St. Louis, that's when we started, put us in bowling leagues. Me and my twin sister and my older sister, we started running track. So, like I said, my dad grew up in the projects. We grew up, as far as we knew, in the suburbs, right? We go to St. Louis, we start running for the Royal Knights out of St. Louis, Missouri, in the city. So now you running against people that's faster than you. Now you running with people that's hungry. They don't just want something to eat, they hungry. Because their situation might not be as good as your situation. And then you got to deal with people that live in the city and recognize that you don't. And they treat you a certain kind of way. So you got to earn respect. You can't back down. And you got to learn them lessons. And we did. We learned them lessons, toughened us up, and all of that type of stuff. Then we moved back to Cincinnati. I never forget this. We had when my dad got another promotion. My dad worked for Ford Motor Company. He was a glass salesman. Ford just didn't make cars. My dad sold glass. So basically, if you go to any downtown city and you look at the big buildings, all the buildings are made of glass. My dad sold glass. That's what the type of glass, construction glass and all that type of stuff. We used to go drive different places and they'd be like, yep, that's my building. That's my building. I sold the glass to them, all of that stuff. That's what my dad did. Sold glass for Ford Motor Company. And then when we moved back, when we was about to move back to Cincinnati, we had a choice. We could either go back to Cincinnati or move to Seattle on the West Coast. And we were like, well, we want to go home. We want to go back. And we moved back to Cincinnati. My sister, when me and my twin sister started high school, my big sister went to college. She went to Drake University. Shout out to Drake. You got the Penn relays and the Drake relays, the two biggest track and field events of the summer, Penn and Drake. And then me and my sister, my twin sister, Princeton High School out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to Princeton High School. Shout out to my people in Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell of the Indiana Fever from my high school. My twin sister, basketball state champion, volleyball star, state champion her junior year in high school. We won state champion my senior year in football in high school. My big sister, while we were still living in St. Louis, was Missouri state champions in 100-meter hurdles for women. So all my siblings are state champions. We all state champions. So, yo, you went to Drake? You finished the Drake, bro? Yo, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you what my dad did, bro. So my sister goes to Drake, right? And we're going to go to Penn Relay. We're going to go to Drake Relays to watch, right? So my dad rents a 25-foot Winnebago. Me, my godparents, my twin sister, my dad let us bring a friend. I brought my buddy Sean Cornish. My sister brought her friend Jen Ruckers, and we went to Drake University. That was probably the most pivotal moment in my life, because from that moment on, we spent a week up there. My dad let me and my boy go out. We partied. We coming back to the camper at like 12 o'clock at night. Mind you, I'm a freshman in high school. I ain't got no business to do, but my dad let me. There was people watching out for me. I wasn't doing nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it get on a college campus. And check it out. So like I told you, I went to Princeton High School out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm up on campus, so I look like, and again, I'm not a big dude. I'm a freshman in high school, but up on college campus, who's checking? So everybody's telling me, yo, like asking me, what school you go to? What do you think I said? I go to Princeton. Oh, you Ivy League, huh? Yeah. Let me tell you something. We went up there. First time I saw motorcycles. I remember going to a bar on campus. I didn't go in, but we walked past it. First time, all I saw lined up. All I saw was the Ninja crotch rockets. 30, 40 of them just lined up. Thought it was the coolest thing. Went to my first frat party. Everybody and their mother thought when I went to college I was going to pledge Q. I'm an alpha man. Thank you very much. Everybody thought I was going to pledge Q. The reason why they thought I was going to pledge Q was because my sister, my big sister, was friends with some of the Qs. They ran track or whatever. So when I'm up there, my sister was like, hey, this is such and such. Yo, look out for my little brother. He was a Q, right? So they got the tank tops and they throwing the hooks up and all of that type of stuff. So everybody thought I was going to be a Q when I went to college. But I'm telling this story because from that moment on, that trip changed my life. That trip, my parents never had to mention going to college again. Never. Because I just knew that was what I wanted to do. Didn't know where I was going, didn't know how I was going to do it. I was going to end up on somebody's campus somewhere, some way, somehow. That experience, my father never had to mention going to school again. That was just something that we knew we were going to do. It didn't have to be pushed. It didn't have to be, you didn't have to talk about it. It wasn't like, well, what are you going to do? You going to go to the military? You going to go like, what you going to do? Nah. We going to college because I'm going to have this experience. That's how pivotal that was for me. So yeah, man, it was, bruh. I have fond memories of Drake University in 1984. Fond memory. I think, would that be 1980? It was 85 because her freshman year was 84. So she went up in 84. Then spring hits. So it would have been spring 85. It would have been spring 85, right? So yeah, just like Penn Relays and Drake Relays was a couple weeks ago, but the school year started in 2025. So the 84-85 season. But that would have been the 1985 Penn Relay, Drake Relays. So yeah, man, that was the most influential moment in my life when we went to Drake Relays. Best time I've ever had in my life. Changed me forever. I will tell anybody, if you got kids and you don't know what they're gonna do, take them to a college situation. Not just go to a game or whatever, but spend some time up there. Spend some time up there, man. Something, and tell you, man, changed my life. Changed my life. So, but yeah, man, shout out to them Drake Bulldogs, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I wish I could get my guy in today, man. When I live streamed today earlier from my granddaughter's track meet, I had a guy jump on from Korea. He said he was from Korea. I was like, man, that's what's up. I'm going international, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Building an international squad. So you already know. 76ers, ring that bell. I'm gonna keep doing it. Listen, Tiff, Penn Relays. Here's my Penn Relay story. So my senior year in college, right? I done broke every football record. We went to the Final Four. We ended up losing to Marshall in the Final Four in the 1AA playoffs. I broke every record. I became the 1AA all-time leading rusher on a touchdown against Morehead State at Morehead. I was so dialed into that game, it wasn't even funny. I was making cuts that made no earthly sense. They could not stop me. And they knew I was getting the ball. But so I am running with the track team. I am on the track team running track to get ready for the NFL Combine. Right? I know how to run. I know what to do. I know how to work out, but I don't know how to run. You know what I'm saying? I haven't run competitively since we lived in St. Louis. So that was years ago. And then, of course, you play football, you got pads on, you in the weight room all the time. We don't stretch right, all of that type of stuff. So I got to reintroduce myself to that level of training. First time I'm out there with the track team, they had to carry me back to the training room. I was done. Body didn't want to move nowhere. Man, I must have sat on that training room table for a good 2 hours. I didn't get back to my dorm room till like practice was over at like, I don't know, 5:30. I didn't get back to my dorm room till like 8:30. Like I could not, it took me forever to just get enough strength to get myself up off the training room table. Like they killed me. And now mind you, I'm in shape. I'm in football shape. I'm ripped. But when you run, that's different. So get it together, start running, start doing this. So we go to Penn Relays, right? My first time in Philadelphia. A couple of my frat brothers are on the team. And they are from Baltimore and the Maryland area, the DMV. So they are familiar with the Northeast. They are familiar with Delaware. They are familiar with DC. They are familiar with Philly. So we are walking around. First day we get there, we wake up the next morning. We're going to walk around UPenn, the campus, and just see what's what. First time I've ever been to a Wawa. So we get up in the morning, like, yo, let's go, Marcus. We're going to go get something to eat. We going to the Wawa. I'm like, excuse me? We'll go to Wawa and get something to eat. I need you to say that again, man. I need what one more again, please. We going where? I'd never heard of a Wawa. What the hell is a Wawa? It took me 5 minutes to figure out what the hell they were saying. And I still didn't understand what he was saying until we actually got to the store and I saw the sign that said Wawa. I was like, what the hell is a Wawa? First time in a Wawa. Got me a hoagie. So I was like, okay. We went to Wawa. Then that night, we didn't run that day. We didn't have to run till the next day. So that night, we gonna go into Philly. What do? We get in a cab and we go down South Street. Not South Street, but Broad Street. We just driving down Broad Street. It's a ton of people down there. Mind you, this is 93. It's a ton of people down there. Broad Street is packed. South Street is packed. Everything is packed. First time I had ever saw cars parked in the middle of the streets. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was in culture shock, bro. Culture shock. I was like, what is this madness? Why are there 2 layers of cars parked in the middle of the street in Philly? That makes no sense. I've never seen this before in my life. Had one of the best times ever. Had so much fun. And I knew I was like, I could see myself playing here. I remember saying that to myself. I would love to come here and play football. Fast forward to the draft. I don't get drafted. I get signed on the second day after the draft on the second day. I was supposed to go to Seattle. Seattle called me, wanted to sign me. I was at home. I watched the draft at home. Seattle called me. I was supposed to meet them at the University of Cincinnati. It was like 4 or 5 players that we were all going to meet down at UC, and Seattle was going to sign a bunch of us, different positions and stuff like that. And then about an hour later, Seattle calls me back like, hey, looks like we're going to go in a different direction. Good luck to you. And like, I'm devastated. And then after that, Philadelphia called me a little bit later and said, hey, we want to bring you in. We're going to sign you with the Eagles. And I was quite happy. So they ended up reporting late because I had a final I had to finish and graduated on time, but we got there a day late but made the squad, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, the good old days, Tim. The good old days. So yeah, Penn Relays, Penn Relays was different, man. It was just like a shuffling of so many people, like a ton of athletes and not enough space. Franklin Field is not very big at all. The track is weird. They got that little metal border in between lane 3 and 4, and people trip over that every year. Like I'm like, what is the purpose of this? And they just shuffle you in because like there ain't nowhere to stand. Like they get you in and out. It's crazy. It was crazy, man. So yeah, Tiff ended up in Philadelphia, and the rest is history. Ain't been home since. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, the good old days. Well, what did we used to say? One of my alpha sayings when I was pledging. No, it's in our song. College days swiftly pass, imbued with memories fond, and the recollection slowly fades away. Like the stuff we used to do. I always make a joke when the team is losing badly. I always say, man, this is homecoming. I'm leaving early. I'm gonna get me a good seat at the step show. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, Wawa still good, Tiff. Wawa still good. They just different now. That's all. They just different. They still got some of the best coffee around. I ain't gonna lie. So, and it's cheaper than damn 7 Brew, cheaper than Starbucks. Although 7 Brew is good, but yeah, I don't need all of that. Although I will say I was in Wawa Thursday, had to go to the office Thursday morning. I stopped in a Wawa and they had a banana nut coffee that was off the damn chain. I was like, how can I be down with this again? Banana nut. It was phenomenal. Yeah, let me be honest with you, Tiff. If the public wanted to go to the Penn Relays, they would go. But at the end of the day, it ain't enough. It ain't enough parking down. You got to park. I don't know where you would park because Penn is basically a downtown. Ain't nowhere to park at Penn. So however you get there, you gotta hustle your way and walk. It did like Penn Relays is historic, but that is not a premier place that you want to try to get to. It's too hard. It's finding a place to stay, finding a place to park, finding you gotta. It's a hassle. It's a hassle. So Ian, hey, listen, man, I had it Thursday. I thought it was off the chain. It was good. It was good, man. I liked it. So, but all right, man, I'm gonna land this plane. I've been rocking for almost an hour, man. So, but again, that started this conversation, man. Congratulations to the Philadelphia 76ers. Ring that bell. We go into the next round of the playoffs to handle them New York Knicks. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I will talk to y'all either tomorrow or I'll talk to y'all Monday, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. So got some working on some new graphics, man. Working on some new graphics. Oh, but you know what though? I can show y'all this. Let me show y'all this, man. Let me show y'all what I did for my granddaughter. This is what I did for my Jalen. Jalen is her name. That's my baby. So let me see. Let me find this. It's projects, J. There we go. There we go. Y'all ready? Check this out. I put this together for Jay. I went to her track meet today, took a couple pictures, and now y'all know this is what I do. You know, it pays to have a pop-up that knows video editing, computer graphics, and that knows motion graphics and all of this type of stuff. So this is what I put together for my granddaughter. Check this out. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, that's so dope. You know how to do my girl right. You know how to do baby girl right, man. You know how to get it right. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, man. You know, anytime I have a chance to get my grandbabies on, I'll get it. Just found out today, my grandson Chris, that's Jalen's older brother. They are pregnant with boy number 2. So when I have my little man Roman on, my little grand boy Roman, Roman gonna have a little brother. So congratulations to my grandson Chris, and yeah, man, it's just fun, man. I got to tell Jalen today at track, right after her, right, she was getting ready for the 4x1, and so I got to call her over and I had to tell her, guess what? So you're gonna have another nephew coming. So she was real excited, so happy. So it's fun being able to share those things. So just being in that element, being with my baby, enjoying it and just making it good for her. So it was a good day today. And the Sixers won. Ring that bell. right, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll be back in a couple days, probably tomorrow, working on some stuff. If anything pops off, I'm gonna jump on live. I had to jump on live for the Sixers doing their thing tonight. It was only right, and we'll do the rest of it. Probably either if anything jumps off tomorrow. If not, I will see y'all on Monday. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Be safe out there. God bless, man. And I'm gonna see you on the next one. Go Birds, and guess what? Ring that bell. Yo, 2026 and the link is feeling cold. Stories of a super runner getting kinda old. Jalen under fire, say his vision's getting tight. Calling him uncoachable every single night. AJ in the tray, got me in my feels. Mr. Hollywood is the brownest on the field. Man, he ain't calling plays, I'll be searching for the spark. Eagles flying solo, hunting shadows in the dark. Prabo and Rossini trying to launch a master plan. Ever since the photos got you sitting with the fans. Draft day approaching, how we sitting on this perch. Gotta fill some holes, so you know he's on the search. 10 toes down with the Eagles on the scene. Watching out for Cap, cause your boy is bleeding green. Searching through the trending topics, info moving slow. Pro fan talk, always keep you in the know. Hit the bell, that's law. Break it down from the film to the box score raw. Where the real ones ball. From the birds to the league, we gon' cover it all. Hit the bell, that's law. Break it down from the film to the box score raw. Where the real ones ball. From the birds to the league, we gon'